Radiothon. This is a matching hour from ABB. Be a miracle maker at $20 a month, and ABB is going to match it. That's simple. A little extra bang for your buck during Rainbow Marathon here. It is a marathon, isn't it?
It is a marathon broadcast, the Rainbow Radiothon.
You know, one of the things Terry was just mentioning, she says, "Hey, there's Eric. There's Eric over there. He looks so happy. He looks so happy.
He looks so happy, Eric.
Looks happy." And then Chris Knott's mom, 10 years ago, it wasn't so happy, but now everyone's smiling.
It wasn't so happy 10 years ago because we had a long road to go. Imagine having your child at home with you with a fever on a Wednesday night, and on Thursday morning you're in the medevac helicopter being air flighted over to Rainbow Babies and Children.
You guys were on vacation or something?
We were on vacation, and Eric just came down with what I thought was a cold. We had no idea that it was such a severe bacterial infection. By 10 o'clock the next morning, he was admitted to the pediatric intensive care unit here.
And what'd they have to do?
Well, it was a long, long road. For about 9 days, he was on a ventilator, a respirator, and a drug-induced coma. Not knowing day to day, minute to minute, what was going to happen. And then we went around the slow process of healing and getting better. But 3 weeks after that, Eric wasn't getting better. The fever came back, and he just was not doing well. And the doctors came to us and told us what we thought we would never hear after that first week, was that they would have to amputate both of Eric's legs.
Had to kill you. That just had to kill you.
It was a hard day. It was a hard day. Although there was another day that was harder for me, because that was the day that I thought that Eric was becoming non-responsive. And so to me, having my Eric is more important than having his legs.
Yeah, and now he gets along great. Got prosthetics and doing very well. Heck, PGA grabbed him for their golf. What would you call mascot? What would you want to call it?
It was a year ago today that Eric was invited to hit the ceremonial tee shot at the Children's Miracle Network Golf Classic in Disney.
Wow. How about a hand for Eric? This kid's come through a few things here. And
can we also say, Eric, that you have grown up to be a very handsome young man?
Yeah, he's not a baby anymore, is he?
No, he is not. He's a young man now.
Excellent. I mean, and your thoughts about Rainbow, because it was more than just the medical care you received. Obviously, that was job one, making sure Eric got through all of this. But what makes Rainbow, we keep saying this, are all those little extras that only Rainbow does.
All the extras, all the things that come in as donations. We were here on July 25th, and on July 25th they celebrated Christmas in July. And Santa came and visited all the children and had a gift for everyone. But even more important than those little tiny gifts like that are the people at the Child Life Department. The Child Life Specialists were our support, our strength, and our stronghold during that whole time.
Yeah.
They played with us, they laughed with us, they cried with us, they held our hand. And they have some pretty cool playrooms. My other kids were 4 and 8 at the time, and we didn't have a video game system at home, and so they like to go to the game rooms and play Xbox or whatever it was.
Their lives wrap around your lives. They become involved, don't they? They become part of your extended family, don't they?
Absolutely. We do even have an ongoing relationship with many of the caregivers that we had here, with both of our nurses, with our physical therapist, with Dr. Michael Anderson, and with our child life specialist.
Yeah.
And Chris, like so many of the families, you pointed it out, one day you're just this normal average family, and 72 hours later you are a family in total turmoil, and you never know when the journey is going to be yours.
That's exactly true, and you take it for granted. We all know that Rainbow's here, and we all know there's expert medical care, but we don't think that we're going to need it.
The Child Life Services Department, which you just mentioned, Chris, is the direct beneficiary of your donations to the Rainbow Radiothon. Call 216-983-5437 with your $20 a month pledge and be a miracle maker.
You get the final word here, Chris.
Well, there is one more thing that I did want to say. Mm-hmm. Interesting enough, you said it's an AB&B matching hour.
Yeah.
Eric's grandpa worked for AB&B for over 45 years. He's retired now, but that's really interesting that we're here during this hour.
Great.
Very good. ABB. Was it AB&B then? No. I don't know.
It was Bailey Meter.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, you give the pitch for the phone number and tell them it's a matching hour, and you do your thing here. Play radio pronouncer here. Go ahead.
I would encourage all of you to call all you moms and dads that might be on your way home from work today. You don't know when it's going to be you. You don't know when you're going to be in the PICU or up on Rainbow 7. So I would encourage you now to take the time to call. Pull over the side of the road and call. Area code 216-983-KIDS. 216-983-5437. Don't forget, it's a matching hour.
There you go. Rainbow Radiothon on 102.1 WDOK.
So much,
Beautifully done. Thank you.
Everybody has a rainbow story. Make a pledge to help Cleveland's kids at WDOK.com.